think I've always kind of been very involved in art and kind of culture due to my mom and my family have always been very fashionable people. My mom was a fashion designer, so I grew up in California, just always saw fashion as art. Um, I moved here in '96 and grew up here in Scottsdale. So I feel like I always had kind of two parts of my life and two parts of my world. And I think that has played a part in my life and my views on art and culture in the world. I'm continuing to explore what art and culture means to myself, like just realizing that art is kind of everywhere. Dress has always been something that is very artistic to me. Something as simple as like a pin. So I continue to be inspired and um, I guess redefine what art means to me. Becoming a docent, I always say to people, probably 5 years ago, I had no idea what a docent was. I had just come back from being overseas. I came back to the Valley and got involved in museums. One of my museum visits, I ended up talking to someone who I didn't know was a docent and said, "You should be a docent." And I was like, "What's a docent?" How it was explained to me was somebody who just loves art, loves culture, and it's kind of a community of those people. So for me, I was hooked right away, signed up, and went down that journey. So the training is multi-part. My class, I believe, the class of 2022, was one of the first years that they kind of made a change to it. The training can be really kind of insightful. You're learning about people in your docent class and people who are a part of the training and the leadership. The docent world is predominantly made up of women, which is something that people don't really know or realize. So over here, that is the administration building, as well as the docent kind of offices in there. A lot of the meetings are done in here. Again, the docent office is here, kind of we all have a folder and all of our folders are in here. I want to go into my conversations with museum goers as trying to find out about everyone that might be there, something that they see within the museum that maybe I missed. The beauty of it is you can kind of find a new community of people that are interested in art and interested in culture, and you can learn quite a bit. So it's a great training process. I would say something that drew me to the Phoenix Art Museum was just the building itself. You know, it's a beautiful piece of architecture that we have here in the Valley. It's a staple to the art community down here. And there's a lot of great people who have been a blessing in my life and, you know, have wanted me to be a part of it. So that's been a big part. Ask questions, meet different people, be friends with someone who is different looking than yourself. There's so many different ways to be involved in art, to be involved in culture, and not just to be an artist. So yeah, be curious.